Good morning, everyone, and hello from me to you. This is Scooter coming to you live from the Granville Guitars World Headquarters here in lovely St. Petersburg, Florida. Today is August the 14th. Let me check. Yes, it is Friday, August 14th. Haven't posted in a while. Couple of things at work there. I have shot some videos that you will see eventually, but I can't post them yet. So there's some of that going on. Also, just kind of with the state of the world and, how things have been. I've been busy. I've been doing repairs and builds, and there's plenty of things to discuss. I just haven't felt motivated to discuss them for whatever reason. But now, all that aside, coming to you here with an exciting project. I'm doing this for myself. I've built quite a few amplifiers over the years, and I've always professed to be kind of a 50-watt Marshall guy. And I sort of decided a while back that I was going to build myself a 100-watt Marshall, just for me. Part of the reason why I'm only building this one and building it for me is that it's kind of difficult to get the right chassis for the way I want to do it. You have to order them from the UK. I actually got the chassis for this project from Modulus over in the UK. But anyway, that's these transformers here that you see before you are going to be for that amplifier project. And we'll talk about that further in another clip. This clip right here that we're 2 minutes into is to show you the iron for this. That's the common parlance in my business for the transformers that are going into this amplifier. They came from our friends at Mercury Magnetics out in California, Chatsworth, California to be exact. And there are plenty of fine transformers out there that will do for all sorts of purposes. I use Hammonds all the time. I use classic tones for a lot of things all the time. But clearly when you want the best and a project is important and you can afford the extra money because they're more expensive, we like to go with Mercury. Is there a difference? Yeah, I've kind of proven it to myself. You can go seek out a video on YouTube where I did a little comparison taste test with two Jet City amplifiers that I had worked on. Loaded one of them up with Mercury's, and there was a clear winner, and that was the one with Mercury's. So I've proven it to myself some time back that if you want the best transformers, these are the ones to have. Anyway, I've been chattering long enough here. Let's open this up, because part of the experience with Mercury is marveling at their packaging. So stand by. All right, here we go. I'm going to try and do this so that you can both hear and see what I'm doing. The first thing we're going to do is get this packing slip out of here. And these are the, in case you're curious, the output transformer is the O100JM. The power transformer is the MP100-475, and the choke is the MMC3H. And let's see, there's all the build to information and my purchase stuff. We're going to find that inside this box is going to be the diagrams. You can see, I mean, these guys pack the living daylights out of their product. I mean, it's not enough that they have arguably the best transformers on the market, and they're really cool people too. They just pack things within an inch of their lives. Okay, you open the box. Hopefully you can see this. You open the box, and there's this Mercury envelope here. And this envelope contains a wonderful Mercury sticker and also a nice aluminum plate to go on the amplifier to show that it was equipped with Mercuries. And in this envelope is all of our schematic diagrams for, well, at least for the output transformer and the choke. The choke doesn't need a diagram. It's got 2 wires. It's real obvious where it wires in. One of the reasons why I love the Mercury transformers for this project is you'll find on a lot of vintage Marshalls, and someone can probably chime in and remember what the year is on Marshalls that did this. They didn't have a separate tap for the filament voltages, so they ended up just taking a tap off the mains and stepping it down with a resistor. It's not a good idea, and it's very unstable and doesn't sound quite as good. But anyway, I hope you guys can see from that angle. I may have to change my camera angle here. Hang on. I think it's all right. There was all of this cardboard in the top of the box, and then you can see, I mean, forget about double-walled cardboard, right? They've packed the sides of this box with multiple walls of cardboard. These guys are not going to get damaged in shipping. I'd be willing to, I mean, and we're talking about a transformer, which is something that's kind of beefy, actually, and probably could survive very well in lesser packaging. You know, they don't have to do this. They really don't have to do it. But the fact that they go to the trouble of doing it, you know, and then each transformer, as you can see, is cocooned in this little cardboard situation, and there's bubble wrap inside that. They want to make sure that when you spend the money for their product, that it shows up in the same condition that it left in. Clearly. Yeah, this will be the choke. This is the smallest of the 3 transformers, and you can see what I mean. It's incredible. The first time I unwrapped one of their shipments, I was just flabbergasted by this packaging. Okay, this is the Tone Clone MMC3H. It's the choke for the power supply. I ordered it with the silver end bells, which is a classic Marshall look. They have a bunch of different colors available. Silver, black, red, blue. I'm not sure what else they do, but I've seen them in all of those colors. There's more wads of paper in here. And then we get to the big boys. I'm going to probably put this box on the floor. 2 more cocoons there with... But look at this. This is way over the top. But that to me, that illustrates the amount of care that a company takes. You know, this is going to get pitched in the trash on the other end, and they know it, but they are committed to seeing that your product ends up on the other end from where they've shipped it in California, wherever it's going. They want to make sure that if you purchase Mercury, it's going to end up on the other end in good shape and ready to go and working perfectly. They've gone overboard to ensure that. I mean, this is amazing stuff. That's why I wanted to do an unboxing. I'm not all that nuts about unboxing videos in general, but I wanted to do one for this because their packaging is incredible. All right, it seems like my camera angle is still pretty good here, so all right, we're going to cut this tape on the side. And we got our 2 large transformer cocoons here. Looking for a seam I can cut. There we go. All right. And then we got this wrapped with bubble wrap as well. like I said, it's almost like shipping a bowling ball. I mean, transformers are pretty meaty and pretty impervious to, damage, so to speak. But I mean, this ensures that their beautiful end bells show up undamaged. Nothing's bent. Nothing's, when they are this heavy, there's always the likelihood that if something gets slammed down somewhere, that like one of your little feet gets bent up or something due to the weight of whatever it is. So I mean, there's some of that involved in the thought process, I'm sure. This is the output transformer, O100JM, another tone clone. And the tone clone series, as I understand it, means that they've been cloned from vintage examples. And that's what I was kind of going for with this build. This is going to be a Marshall style build, obviously, modeled after the 100 watt 2203. And I wanted to stick with a classic. I've been thinking in recent years that I wanted a 100 watt Marshall, and I started to look at some of the prices and just decided that probably wasn't going to happen. So I figured, well, I'll build myself one. It'll be more fun anyway. So, this has been on the back burner for a couple of years now, and I've just been kind of, fiddling with the idea. But anyway, I had actually purchased a set of different transformers for it in the midst of all of this COVID horse shit. Excuse my French. And then Mercury was able to open back up in the midst of it. Okay, this is the power transformer, MP100-475. All right. And there they are. I'm going to swing the camera around so you can better look at them. So there they are. They're going to be going into this 100 watt Marshall build that I'm doing. And as you can see, they've arrived in perfect condition, as expected, every time with Mercury. Believe me, every time. Like I said, the impressive packaging is just a byproduct. That just when you see someone package their product and ship it so carefully, it gives you a clear indicator of the care that they take in every aspect of what they do. So, when I got to thinking about it, like I said a minute ago, I had kind of settled on another set of transformers from another manufacturer, mostly because Mercury was closed for quite some time through March, April. I don't think they got fired up again until late May, possibly early June. I don't remember. But anyway, they're fired back up again. Patrick's taking orders. Give those folks a call over there for your transformer needs if it matters. If you're really in a critical tonal situation, I have customers who are very picky, and they can hear the difference in transformers, in the quality of the iron, in the quality of the workmanship, and the interleaves that are used in a transformer. Will other transformers work? Yeah. And will they do a good job? Sure. It's really the difference for somebody who can hear the difference, and I can clearly hear the difference in Mercury as opposed to other transformers. Like I said, it's not to knock on any other transformers, vintage, new, or otherwise. It's just that my best results as a builder and amp repair technician in the last 15 years or so, my best results have come with Mercury. So I use what I know and what I like, and I stick with it. And so anyway, that's the end of this little video, just this unboxing of the transformers. If you'd like to see what amp these are going into, tune in a little later, I'm going to start shooting some clips of that video. I'm waiting for some other parts, or shooting some clips of that amplifier, rather. I'm waiting for some further parts to be able to complete that project, but it's on the horizon, and if you want to see that, go seek it out. But if you're strictly interested in Mercury Magnetics, can't recommend them highly enough. If you want to see my little taste test, go seek out on my YouTube channel. There's a comparison video with a pair of Jet City 20 watt amps that I did one up with a Mercury set of transformers. And actually, that amplifier is for sale. If anyone should be interested, contact me. That's all I know for this video. If you have any questions about anything we do here at Granville Guitars, feel free to seek us out on the web at www.granvilleguitars.com. We're also on Facebook and Instagram, and over at the much ill-used and neglected blog, A View from the Granville Bench. There's still good stuff to see over there, but I haven't worked on it in a while. So anyway, that's all I know for now. If you're interested, stay tuned for the next video clip, which will show where these transformers are going. Once again, Mercury Magnetics, seek them out.